Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to the shop. Welcome to AA Wrestling, and welcome to Thursday Night Fights. Our opening contest is a tag team attraction, and it is scheduled for... You know it.
All day, every day, baby.
That's what they say. And coming out right now, we have a young tag team.
Introducing team number one. First, fighting out of this is Johnny Mahalo. His tag team partner is Keegan Taylor.
And Point Break. Coming out looking confident, TRK.
Looking young, confident, full of moxie. They're trying to get the crowd behind them.
Keegan Taylor and Johnny Mahalo. Not getting the crowd behind them immediately.
No, they're having to work for it. Maybe that's because they know for a fact Psychedelic Dreams. We want to see your A's in the chat for Alao Dreams.
And their opponents, fighting out of a parallel universe at a total combined weight of 318 pounds. First, the Psychedelic Prince, Sammy Suntheimer, his tag team partner, the Prophecy, Alao Dreams. They are Psychedelic Dreams.
Two of my favorites, and they should be your favorites too, America, and across the world if you're watching this.
Yeah, we do have an international audience these days.
Absolutely. Alao Dreams, Sammy Suntheimer, a couple fan favorites here at the shop.
Making a really generous offer to the referee, George Ross. George has a job to do, though. Got to keep his wits about him, his faculties in check.
That's true.
And getting underway here, we have Johnny Mahalo and Sammy Suntheimer starting things off.
Johnny Mahalo getting things started with a nice kick to the midsection.
Yeah, nothing pretty about that, but effective.
Effective, absolutely. I don't like that.
Johnny Mahalo recently in VCW had a nice showing down there. Hailing from the island of Oahu is Johnny Mahalo.
Appreciate him making the trip.
Yeah, I want to say he's not making that trip every time he comes out to 880. I hope.
He's got something to prove. I'm sure he would come far and wide to prove something here at the shop.
Tagging in Keegan Taylor and Alao Dreams tagged in the other corner. Keegan Taylor in the traditional trunks and kick pads. Nice hip toss there from Alao. Big drop kick.
Did you see the height?
Alao has some hops. Just a one count on that cover.
Do you know Alao Dreams has a black belt?
In what?
Like Taekwondo, I think it is.
I did not know that.
Some sort of martial arts. Seeing it there with that drop kick.
Well, drop toe hold there. Sammy. Ooh, with a submission hold of his own. Alao with a drive-by knee. Pin attempt here. Only a 2 count from Sammy Suntheimer on Keegan. Mahalo not enjoying the crowd getting behind Sammy here. Taylor just bull rushing Sammy Suntheimer into the corner, into a double team.
Trying to make quick work with those Jordans.
Are those 13s?
I think those are ones.
No kidding.
Jordan ones. Trying to show us his fashion sense.
Great suplex there from Mahalo.
It's going to take more than a suplex and a nice pair of sneakers to get over this 880 crowd here at the shop.
Yeah, and I don't know why he's taking the time to even address it. He had Sammy on the ropes there, so to speak. Oh, and a stalling backbreaker from Mahalo.
Strumming his arm there like a ukulele.
Nelly Kalikimaka. Oh, turning him into a surfboard. Oh, and a body drop onto his back. Pin attempt near the ropes, kicks out at 2. Irish whip into the corner. Tag made. And here comes Taylor with the shoulder tackles right into the gut of Suntheimer.
And catching up with these, with Point Break earlier. Ooh, snapmare. Love to see a snapmare. Catching up with Point Break earlier today. Young team.
Yeah.
2 young teams here in the ring today.
Point Break definitely, they've been teaming together for a little while now, but I think they're going to have a bit of a challenge in terms of cohesion. Psychedelic Dreams has been a cohesive team now for, it feels like at least a year, and that shows in their cohesion throughout a match.
Great point.
Big lariat.
This is sort of an armbar lariat there.
Yeah, I think he calls that a hammerlock lariat, a variation on the Pepsi twist.
You just hear a monstrous thud up against that brick wall from Johnny Mahalo on Alao Dream.
Just stomping him dry there for Sammy Suntheimer against the ropes, building up a head of steam here. Mahalo able to use Sammy Suntheimer's momentum against him, turn it into some sort of just a 2. Referee George Ross has to do a better job of keeping one competitor from each team in the ring at the same time.
George never loses control of the ring like he is right now.
Point Break making use of frequent tags. What a combination.
What a combination there.
And he calls that one the Johnny.
The Johnny?
That leg lariat from Johnny Mahalo.
Johnny on the spot with that leg lariat.
Coming up later in the show, Gianni Michael Enrico addresses the 880 faithful.
Wonder what he's got to say. Guess you're going to have to stick around and find out, baby.
Taylor, tripped face first into that second turnbuckle. Mahalo coming in without a tag. Suntheimer able to separate and finally gets Alao in the ring. But straight into a double team from Point Break. Alao fighting out of it though. Big super kicks.
Oh, that insecurity could be heard all the way to Lawrenceville.
Now is Taylor the legal man? Are we sure about that?
Ooh, snapmare, love to see it.
What do we have here? Oh, big elbow.
Sort of an electric chair elbow drop.
That was an incredible tag team move. but Mahalo was there to break up the pin attempt and in there with a low drop kick. Hit him with the Johnny again.
Double Johnny, a double punishment.
Up against the ropes. Now, Keegan, George, you got to get him to break that hold.
Oh.
Serves him right.
Little bit of friendly fire there out of Johnny Mahalo.
And the crowd informing Johnny that he has indeed made a small error.
That's one way to put it, partner.
Oh. Big double stomp from Suntheimer there. Getting the crowd behind him again. Rolls up into it. Oh, Mahalo counters. Alao dreams. Dream catcher.
Oh.
Into a cover. 2, 3.
Bring it up, baby.
And that is it. Psychedelic Dreams.
Here are your
Able to hold
winners,
off point break.
Psychedelic Dreams.
A's in the chat for Alao Dreams. Big dream catcher to seal the deal.
And here's a replay brought to you by Sidekick Media Services. Right into a cover, and Alao keeping Keegan Taylor out of the equation for the finish.
And what a flourish to end things here.
Sammy says, you're number one.
You're number one, buddy. Don't forget it.
He tripped off of that, it looked like. Is he tripping?
He's always tripping.
I don't understand. Some sort of clumsiness about that boy. Let's kick it back down to Matt
Ladies
Flash.
and gentlemen, our next attraction for Thursday night fights, we present to you and showcase our current and reigning 880 champion, fighting out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, by way of the motherland. Standing 190 centimeters, weighing 116 kilograms. He is the Italian strongman, a general of Gianni's Italian army, Gianni Michael
Italian army out in full force tonight. Got to do a pose down for him.
Absolutely.
Got to talk to the patrons in the back. Little love for the air duct.
We take our HVAC here at the shop very seriously.
880 Southside!
Woo! Things are changing, baby. Where's the belt? Rome wasn't built in a day. Gianni Michael Enrico was not built in one day. And 880 was absolutely not built in one day. Things are changing, and I think it's time that we have a new belt.
New belt.
Well, this is really exciting.
New belt.
Crowd's excited.
I'm excited.
I am going to Indianapolis, Indiana tomorrow to defend this new belt against Travis 3000. Now, Mr. Three Stacks, let's have a little chat. I don't think you've ever seen a man like Gianni Michael Enrico. You've never stepped foot in the ring with a man like Gianni Michael Enrico, and my God, nobody is ever taking this belt from me. Now, I think without a further ado, should we see the belt?
Yeah, let's see this thing.
Matt
Should we
Flash
see the
has
belt?
a special delivery.
I didn't hear you! One more time! Should we see this belt live here tonight? Mr. Flash, come in. Give me a little countdown here. 10, 9.
Oh, this is so exciting. Wait a second.
Wait a second.
I know that music. Dior Castro interrupting our champion. What could he possibly have to say that's so important that he interrupted the unveiling of the new championship title belt? I'm sure he's a champion in his own right, but
Absolutely.
I guess we'll find out what he has on his mind here in a minute.
Gianni, congratulations, you got a new belt. Congratulations, about time, but I don't care. You're more worried about what's going on in Indianapolis. Do you know what's happening under your own roof? There's somebody named Dior Castro running roughshod.
Calling Dior Castro a cat
These
for
people
some
can
reason.
say
A
what they
feline
want.
reaction out of
They
here.
can chant what they want. But the fact of the matter is, I'm coming for you. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, it may not be next month. No, it's not. Because we do things when I say so, okay? So, it won't be soon. I don't want you to have that type of stress when you go to Indianapolis. I'm gonna teach you a lesson, but before I do, how about you go get your little belt and you can show off to everybody and I'll just stand by and watch.
Little belt.
Little belt.
That's the 880 championship there, Dior.
And we haven't even seen it yet.
Gianni's still excited.
Dior Castro, his belt has a big P on it, and he has it around his waist. It's probably the biggest P around his waist Dior Castro's ever seen.
You know? Dior trying to make it about himself. Oh, Gianni ready for that spinning power slam, but Dior thinks better of it, leaves his belt in the ring.
Let's see this goddamn belt.
And there it is.
There
folks.
it is. Oh,
Wow.
my God.
What a gorgeous title. And one befitting the champion of GME's stature. One befitting a champion of GME's record. One befitting the title match this weekend against 3 Stacks in Indianapolis. Is this beautiful title belt coming home with GME?
And no fitting end to GME's last title defense against Andrew Palace. Maybe a new belt was in store.
Travis 3000, Gianni Michael Enrico, Rude Awakening. This weekend in Indianapolis, 880 and NAF Combat Crossroads. Collaborating on that show, Gianni Michael Enrico made his point.
Dior Castro saying one day he could be going after Gianni?
I think that's pretty ambitious of Dior.
Pretty ambitious, I would say so.
Champion Gianni Michael Enrico. Thursday Night Fights continues on as your next attraction is a tag team attraction and scheduled for great guess.
Tag team action here.
Tag team. All right.
Introducing team number 1 at a total combined weight 290 97 pounds. First, fighting out of Los Angeles, California, this is Jasper Alvin Ziedenbach. His tag team partner is the Sasterpiece, Blaire Zellith.
Blaire, Zellith, and Jazz representing 880's Next Gen here tonight. You can catch them on Patreon exclusively, 880 Happy Hour, every Monday.
Grab a beer, grab 2 beers, no more than 2 for a happy hour, then you're lush.
These two representing the Black Hand Society tonight. There's not a lot that they won't do to win a
Their
match.
opponents at a total combined weight of 438 pounds. First, the Eraser, Remy LaVey, his tag team partner, Black Sheep, Nick's Wilde. They are the Black Hand Society.
Remy LaVey, Nick's Wilde. Oh, looks like Nick's has something to say. What's on their mind?
I'll get to you two in 1 second. Reese, I should be pretty mad at you after the stunt you pulled last week. But honestly, buddy, I just feel bad for you because you continue to lie. Shut the hell up! You continue to lie to not only me, not only all of these people, but you lie to yourself, Reese, because you do not hate me. No, buddy. Reese, you are obsessed with me. You...
Obsessed?
You can't get enough of me. You can't live without me, Reese. And you claim that at the I Quit match on February 14th, that it doesn't matter what I do, you're not going to quit. That's fine. Reese, that's just fine with me. You don't have to quit, buddy. You don't have to, because I have no problem just fucking killing you.
Okay.
All right.
As for these two, I heard we were wrestling Blaire, Zellith, and Jazz, but honestly, all I see are 2 amateur wrestlers.
Wow.
Fighting words.
Stony Hawk trying to get control here.
Stony Baloney Hawk's got to get control of this thing.
Jazz getting tossed out of the ring.
There we go. We are underway.
Blaire Zellith thrown into the corner of their opponent. Both members of the Black Hand Society just putting all their weight on the throat of Blaire Zellith.
She doesn't deserve that.
Now here's the thing. Remy LaVey throws Blaire off the ropes in a big clothesline. Nix talks about, going into a cover here. 1, 2.
2 count.
Nix was talking about Reese being obsessed with him. I think it's the other way around.
I think it's, it could go either way at this point.
I think
they've been on each other's minds for quite a while.
And it's gotten so personal between the two of them. You can see it in every move that Nix makes. They're just so aggressive these days. Remy LaVey making sure Blaire has not a moment of respite in the corner there. Big suplex from Nix.
Big pop.
1, 2. Ooh, kick
Big
out at
suplex.
Black Hand Society well in control of the match so far. Blaire throwing some forearms, trying to break the hold here.
When you're facing a deadly tag team like the the Black Hand Society, you gotta go for broke. You gotta sell out. You gotta bust your butt. You gotta do everything in your power to gain an advantage.
Well, they've done a great job so far, the Black Hand Society, of isolating Blaire Zellith, cutting the ring in half, and absolutely keeping Jazz out of the match entirely. It's hard to fight 2-on-1. Some forearm clubbing blows being exchanged here. Big clothesline from Remy LaVey. The eraser going into a cover here. Two count. Stony Hawk doing a great job keeping the counts consistent.
Blaire Zellith has been on the receiving end of a few of those big lariats from Black Hand Society. And they're making it on their feet.
Another tag made. Off the ropes here. Let's see what happens. Ooh, bust through the double clothesline.
Oh!
Double clothesline of her own. Tag made finally. Now we're going to have a fresh competitor in for the next gen. Oh, a knee to the face for Nick's Wilde.
Jazz there to continue the punishment. Ooh.
Step over. Pele kick of sorts. Second rope.
Pounding their chest.
Back elbow into a cover. 1, 2. Oh, and Remy breaks it up.
Remy LaVey with a shot to the back of the head of Jazz. Big drop kick.
Here comes Nick's huge discus elbow. Ooh, big super kick from Remy.
Oh my goodness.
Off the rope, sling blade.
Ooh, double team sling blade.
2, 3.
Here are your winners, Nick Wilde and Remy LaVey, the Black Hand Society.
Nick's Wilde looking strong with their partner Remy. Nick's getting ready, of course, for an I Quit match coming up at Misconnection 3. And oh, this isn't necessary.
Unnecessary.
They already won.
The replay here, this double team sling blade here.
Jazz just getting into the match and getting absolutely decimated there.
Nick Wilde and I are not here to play little games in the South Side. We are still calling the shots. Don't get it twisted. And it's time to address the elephant in the room. It's time to address Marcus Mann and the Black Hand Society.
Oh my. Marcus Mann? What's this here?
What do we have here?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Edric Everhart.
One of the members of the Black Hand Society, Edric Everhart.
Here to run off Nix and Remy. So just when we thought the Black Hand Society was on the same page, for once, seems like Marcus is...
Edric Everhart here to scare off Remy LaVey and Nick's Wilde.
Black Hand Society still figuring things out.
Thursday Night Fights continues on as our next bout is scheduled for... You know it. Representing the Department of Jocks, recruited out of Aiken, South Carolina, wearing number 32. This is Avalanche Adams.
A double representing the DOJ. singles action, coming out to the ring by himself.
He is running the ropes so hard that he's going to hit the walls. Coming out with velocity tonight. Almost taking out George Ross. Absolutely psyched. And he had an impressive showing a couple weeks ago against MV Young.
Absolutely.
Still riding high off that performance.
And his opponent,
Singles competition here for Avalanche Adams.
And his opponent,
fighting out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, standing 5 foot 5 inches tall, weighing in 175 pounds. He is the longest reigning 880 champion. This is amateur wrestler Reese Hayes.
now Reese has not been himself the last couple of weeks. As obsessed as Nix has been with Reese, Reese has been just as obsessed with Nix. I mean, Reese started smoking, for Christ's sakes.
For Christ, I mean, American spirits.
And spirits.
American spirit smoking. And if you talk to Reese Hayes, he'll tell you, I'm fine.
He's got his own MO these days. Modus operandi. Avalanche Adams sizing up Reese. Adams with the clear size advantage in this matchup, but that's not unfamiliar territory for Reese Hayes.
Absolutely not. Reese Hayes with the experience advantage, though. One of the original Steel City Killers.
Longest reigning 880 champion is amateur wrestler Reese Hayes. Big suplex there.
Unfazed, just same facial expression.
Very stoic, very focused is Reese Hayes tonight. Collar and elbow tie up here into a wrist lock. Reese fighting for control, trying to roll out of it into a back bridge. Into a toss of some kind.
Some sort of back toss. Love to see it. Feels like every week Reese Hayes is showing me something brand new.
Big chop there. Sends Avalanche Adams back into the corner, and another one for good measure.
Can't help but think if Avalanche Adams' chest is still a little tender from that big chop fest he received by the hands of no other than King Envy Young.
Well, if it is, he just got re-tenderized. And a little bit of here you go right back. Forearms to the face of Reese Hayes. Whipped out of the corner, reverses. Adams up and over. Didn't quite get all of that kick, but he separated from Reese. Big drop kick. And Adams, with the long legs, able to reach Reese from about halfway across the ring.
Big collision in the corner there. Oh. The rotation that Avalanche Adams able to pull off there.
You're right, T. There's a huge amount of power in that suplex.
Absolutely. Reese Hayes can be seen this weekend going up against Ron Bass Jr. at Rude Awakening. Reese Hayes can't help but, you can't overlook your current opponent. Can't look past a double.
Amateur wrestler Reese Hayes.
A little bit of barking coming out of A double in this one.
Yeah, they're chirping at each other. Taking a second before he goes into the cover. Man, they're both just leaving it all out there in the ring tonight.
Can't help but think Reese Hayes has an opportunity outside of Pittsburgh this weekend. Avalanche Adams trying to prove to everyone in the locker room like, hey, I could be a part of that as well.
And not only that he can be taken seriously as a singles competitor. He's in a lot of six-man tags. He's in a lot of tag matches with his DOJ partners.
Damn right, partner.
Oh, into a single leg grab of sorts. Adams pretty close to the ropes, reaching. Oh, and he reaches the bottom rope, forcing Reese Hayes to break the hold. George Ross getting in there.
Who knows what would have happened if Reese Hayes cinched that in the middle of the ring?
That's true, and that's where the length of Avalanche comes into play.
Oof.
Reese Hayes coming with a huge head of steam out of those corners and into a bulldog. I mean, that's got to be close to it.
It's got to be.
Oh. And we've seen this before, TRK. George
Reese Hayes.
Perfect position. And Adams able to squirm out of it somehow.
Fighting out of it.
Some great hand fighting there.
Got a little bit piece of his eyes.
And from technical wrestling to just stomping on him.
He's got it all. Big uppercut. If you look at the thigh muscles, the quads. Speaking of which, kitchen sink.
1, 2. Just 2 for Reese.
Part of the quad apocalypse. American wrestler Reese Hayes with a kitchen sink to the midsection. Avalanche Adams.
And just a beautiful suplex from Hayes. Flat on the back. Lining up for another one. Adams gets sent over the top one more time.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't moving. George Ross checking in with him, making sure he's good to continue. And he says he is, but eats a right and another one. Just trading rights back and forth here. Big uppercut creates some separation. Big forearm there from Adams. These guys are pretty evenly matched.
Even, you know, like it's...
Big suplex, folds him in half.
There's the third.
Rolls
there we
him
go.
Over for a cover. 1, 2. 2 count.
Avalanche Adams, still a little bit of fight left in him.
Showing a lot of guts here. And Reese getting visibly a little bit frustrated.
And that's, you know, guts takes you places in this business. Some people have talent, no guts. Some people have talent and guts.
Adams with a Samoa Joe. And all of a sudden, Reese Hayes is on the ropes. Adams coming out with a big clothesline out of the corner.
And the 880 faithful behind Avalanche Adams.
Oh, big roll through from Hayes. Ducks under.
Big suplex.
Straight into the cover. Kick out.
Trying to put away Avalanche Adams here. Can't seem to put the last pin in the coffin.
You can see Adams just sucking air right now. He's got to be close to gas. And that suplex there can't be helping matters.
Going
Reese
back,
not
shades
releasing
of
the hold.
Shades of Eddie Guerrero on these.
The Three Amigos. Are we going to see the third?
The Three Rivers.
Falcon Arrow from Avalanche Adams into a cover. 1, 2. Kick out from Reese Hayes.
A beautiful Falcon Arrow out of a double. Trying to put Reese Hayes through the canvas there.
And both competitors have until the referee's count of 10 to get back to their feet. Avalanche Adams the first to do so. Reese using the ropes to get back to his. Let's see. Reese holds on, trips Avalanche Adams, and sets him up off the ropes.
Dial it up, baby. 4-1-2.
Reese going up top. Ooh, big crossbody. 2, 3. Reese is victorious.
Reese Hayes.
Big showing for Avalanche Adams against amateur wrestler Reese Hayes. Love to see the replay here, brought to you by Sidekick Media. Cross body to close things out. What do we got here?
Oh, no. Nick's Wilde attacking Reese Hayes after the match. Chasing George Ross off.
A sore loser.
But they won. They won.
Oh, true.
Reese won.
Being a sore winner. Oh, no.
Lining them up here.
Oh, no. You can't be serious.
Ducks under.
Oh. Sends them down. Couple fingers to the eyes.
This isn't a match. This is personal. This is a fight.
Oh, no.
And there's nothing.
Reese Hayes trying to cinch in that face grab.
God, these two just cannot stand each other. And we're looking at maybe the most anticipated meeting of the two of them coming up at MV Young's Misconnection 3. Oh, the chair just flew back into the room.
Hostile between those two.
Thursday Night Fight Sports is on, as our next attraction is a tag team one. And guys, it is scheduled for Indeed.
Tag team action here.
Tag team action.
Introducing team number 1. First, he's the reigning 880 hardcore champion. He's the picture perfect athlete, the troublemakers. Dior Castro, his tag team partner, rooted out of Charlotte, North Carolina, standing 6'4" and 1/2 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. This is Big Dev Swayze.
I don't know about you, partner, but anytime I see white dudes and wife beaters, I just think that they're going to bum a Newport off of me at the bus stop.
You have a unique set of experiences that leads you to that conclusion, and I cannot tell you that they are wrong, my friend. DOJ coming out looking unified tonight.
Unified.
It's always a Newport, isn't it?
Somehow, some way, it's always a Newport.
Points. Winning in the 30 pounds of gigabyte. They hail from Warr and the bad side of the 880 Business District. The team of Johnny Demise and the Gigabyte Grizzly, Brohemoth. You all are officially on Death Watch.
Death Watch. We've seen them in tag team action here before.
Starting to meld as a team, these two. And it's going to be interesting because Dior and DOJ their alliance is, well, it's new.
It's new.
This tag team, it's pretty new too.
It's pretty new.
So there's not a lot of cohesion to go around. That said, we'll have to see what each team is going to bring to this match. Dior trying to psych out Johnny right out of the gate. Playing mind games is Dior Castro with a tag to Dev Swayze. Don't know that he was expecting that tag.
He was not. Typical Dior Castro fashion. Let someone else do the work.
Most of the 880 faithful behind Brohemoth here. Big Dev Swayze, the height advantage over Brohemoth. Not many times you can say that.
Absolutely.
Brohemoth is a huge competitor.
He's over 400,000 gigabits.
Swayze looking across the ring into a collar and elbow tie up here. These two bulls going at it. A bit of a test of strength here.
Dev Swayze with those size 15s.
You know what they say about big shoes, TRK?
Big socks.
You got it. And a side headlock here from Dev Swayze.
You know, bro, in talking to both of these teams tonight before the competition, Big Dev Swayze said, I'm legitimately going to beat the brakes off of Brohemoth.
I don't think that means what he thinks it means.
Yeah, he kind of said it in a stammering way.
Okay. Bro throwing Swayze into the corner.
And Brohemoth just replied back after finding out that he said that and said, I would like to see him try.
Sure. Well, Bro, one of the most confident competitors we have at 880. And for good reason.
Absolutely.
Ooh, bringing Dior Castro into the match,
your
whether
butt
he
in the
wants
ring.
to or not.
Get your butt in here, Dior.
And a tag to Johnny Demise. Got Dior Castro.
Double suplex.
And a lot of speed on that.
A lot of
suplex.
speed.
That impact.
We can get a radar gun on that thing.
Spear in the corner. Tackle and lariat combo. Good tag team wrestling here from Deathwatch. Getting ready. Bulldog. Face first into the mat.
Attaboy.
Johnny Demise looking confident, saying, let's go, Swayze. Barking at him.
A little bit of barking out there. Got that dog in him. Johnny Demise.
What's he got going on here? Swayze trying to fight out of the hold, and he does. Reverses. Oh! Demise got the suplex anyway.
What's in the water tonight? Everyone's got such a quick suplex.
Two count for Demise.
Everyone drinking that fresh Monongahela water down here in Pittsburgh.
Dev Swayze sipping on that haterade with the eyes to the face of Johnny Demise.
And a big boot to match it.
Got to move a little quicker than that. Demise brought back to his feet and just muscled into the corner. Big elbow to Bro. Oh, here comes Bro into the ring. And you got to be careful.
Stony Hawk.
Stony losing control, spending so much time talking Bro that he didn't see Dior and Dev double teaming Johnny in the other corner. Dior taking some time to gloat to the crowd here. Our 880 Hardcore champion. And another snap suplex. It's the night of the snap suplex. I don't know what's in the water.
Snap suplex night here at the shop.
2.
2 count.
Johnny Demise able to kick out of that cover attempt there from Dior Castro. Oof. Just whipped down to the mat by the hair.
By the hair. Our hardcore champion, Dior Castro.
By hook or by crook, Dior is going to use every advantage he has in a match to crank out a win.
Emphasis on the crook.
Big tag made there to Dev Swayze. And it's important to keep the fresher competitor in the ring as long as you can.
Excellent point.
Shiny Demise just getting slobber knocked here. 1, 2. Brohemoth trying to get into the ring. Didn't need to. Swayze chirping with the crowd. Demise ducks under. Oh, big spear to Swayze.
Big spear. No cover? Gotta take advantage of that.
Brohemoth trying to get the crowd behind Johnny.
Replay here. Big spear.
Absolutely devastating looking. Folded him in half right at the waist. Johnny trying to get to his corner. Dev working to get to his. Referee to count of 6 now. Tag made to Brohemoth. Sing to Dior Castro. Lariat to Castro and to Swayze. Bro working him over in the corner now.
Gaining momentum is Brohemoth. Oof.
Splash after splash to DOJ.
Cannonball.
And whipped into each other. Tag made. Dior gets out of the way. Are they setting up for it? Dior just...
Clayton King.
Clayton King just...
Oh!
Some guy named John spit a mouthful of kombucha.
Kombucha? He got an eyeful of the booch.
Big disaster kick off the second rope.
Like a disaster boot.
Kicks Brohemoth out under the bottom rope, and Dior hitting him with the Hulk Hogan. A leg drop for good measure. My oh my, 1, 2, 3.
Here's the team of Dior Castro and Dev Swayze.
Well, I guess our point about cohesion didn't really come to fruition. We're getting our TikTok feed back up here. We're drooping a little bit. So sorry, TikTok. We're back. We're live. And we're upset.
A little bit of interference there from the buddies to thwart the opportunity of...
Again, buddies and Death Watch in each other's business, as usual.
As usual.
You just want to see a fair fight at the end of the day.
Johnny Demise, that's Death Watch. Before we get to our feature bout of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, we love the intensity. We love that you guys love to be close. We love it being here. We have media and production who do have a job to do, and we just ask that everybody stands behind where the cameramen are standing. It's kind of like a line here. Don't get, like I said, you guys can be close. We'll let everybody do their job. We love you. Thank you.
Fair catch window. Fair catch window.
George says fair catch window.
Not sure what that means.
It's a football term.
Oh, yeah.
Can't do kick-catch interference.
George using the most relatable thing. 2 yards.
Maybe we should have had him referee the Bills Chiefs game.
Hey, he's got a Kansas Chiefs jersey on.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Good one, partner.
Thank you, thank you. Can't take credit for it. It was the internet.
Always.
And and a continuation of one of the most storied rivalries in 880 wrestling right now.
Make sure you first. Fighting straight off the catwalk. Coming from the flat Couture. Weighing in 48 karat gold. This is Mr. Design, Tyler Klein.
Tyler Klein being accompanied by the tag team partner Couture. Things have been heated between the Runway and the Den of Desire. Marco Narciso and Tyler having it out, and the two of them well separated tonight. Blizzy Blake going to be in action coming up.
He owns everything, baby. Just thought you should know.
They don't own those tag team titles.
They wish they did.
That's what this is all about at the end of the day. That tag team silver. With a mega doink.
Always blowing doinks out in Amish. The Den of Desire.
Marco Narciso accompanying his tag team partner to the ring.
The Cannabis Casanova. He will sweet talk any blunt in any rotation. Blizzy Blake should be in your dream blunt rotation.
Now, what is that exactly, a blunt rotation? I've seen that on the internet before.
Yeah. So it'd be like if production was a blunt rotation. So
sure.
Me, you, Sword, Blaire.
Yes.
That's the rotation. It would go me, you, Sword, Blaire.
Gotcha.
And then back to me. That's the rotation.
Okay, and then a blunt is...
What's up?
Never mind.
A blunt?
It's not important.
See Blake after the show. You'll find out.
All right. Well, my journalistic curiosity might be getting the better of me later tonight, and it's getting the better of George Ross, who I thought was trying to keep a clear head tonight after turning down Sammy Suntheimer's offer earlier.
It's his fourth match tonight, so I gotta say the bell ringing tonight, pretty good.
I wonder who that is.
Who is it?
Timekeepers tonight.
Celebrating 2 years of 880 wrestling, hundreds of hours of content. www.IndyWrestling.Network.
IndyWrestling.US, also on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. We're everywhere, baby. We're live on the TikTok right now.
Tyler Klein, a little
Drop
bit.
your favorite emoji in the chat if you're loving the show so far.
I want to see the chat raps. Drop some cheese in the chat. Can't help but think Tyler Klein a little distracted by Marco Narciso standing ringside.
Seems to be. We'll have to see if Calvin can keep his tag team partner focused on the match. Blizzy offering his right hand here for a test of strength, and Tyler not biting. Oh, and into a headlock.
Come on, Blake.
Marco encouraging from the sidelines here. Blake able to squeeze out and apply a headlock of his own. Blake inspired by luchador-style wrestling, the likes of Sabu.
Love Sabu.
You got it, Blake.
Some excellent chain wrestling on display here from both competitors.
Yeah, if you're going to wear a chain in the ring, you got to be able to chain wrestle, baby.
Amen. using the momentum through those top 2 ropes.
Savvy through those ropes.
Sidesteps a kick into a pin attempt. And it's those quick movements like that, those quick transitions that make Blizzy Blake so dangerous. 2 count there again.
Trying to get him to strap in.
And Blizzy Blake is locked in. 2 count.
Just a 2 count.
It's okay, Blake. Come on. You got it. You got it.
Big shoulder tackle in the corner there. And as a reminder, 880 tag team titles on the line this weekend in Indianapolis. Men of Desire versus the Northside Heroes at Rude Awakening. 880 Wrestling collaborating with NAF Combat Crossroads.
Hopefully not too rude. Hopefully not too rude this weekend, because take it easy on us.
I mean, we might be losing the 880 title, the 880 tag titles. They might be staying in Indianapolis this weekend.
I hope not. We just got a new belt.
Counter there into the second turnbuckle. Now, those pads are there mostly for show. They don't really do much.
They sure don't. Tyler Klein making eye contact with Marco Narciso as he delivers that chop.
That's right, Blake. Come on. Yeah, you got it, Blake. You got it.
Face first into the mat from the top rope. What a counter there, and really taking control with the momentum is Tyler Klein.
I'm so flustered.
Marco voicing their frustration. Wow, Blizzy Blake takes a scoop slam for his trouble. Crowd trying to get Blizzy back into this match. Using the ropes to try and stand back up, but Tyler using it as an advantage. Using those ropes against the throat of Blizzy Blake, cutting off that air supply.
You can't be doing that.
Well,
He's
George
the Cannabis Casanova.
George Ross got him off after a count of 4.
You don't treat the Cannabis Casanova like that.
Well, you do if you're trying to win a wrestling match, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Oof. Big double kick from Blizzy. From the top rope here, what's he doing? Taking his time. Oh, and Tyler able to knock the ropes out from underneath of Blizzy Blake. Big clubbing blow to the back there.
Come on, Blake.
Ooh, now a handful of Blizzy's luscious locks.
Trying to put him on his back here.
No, Blake.
Looking treacherous here for Blizzy.
Oh my
as
God.
He's caught up in the ropes now, completely exposed.
Oh.
Come on, Blake.
Just shots to the gut with the toe of that boot. And
Those wonderful designer boots. Oh, no!
seems like a bit of a low blow to me there, George.
Not to the Bulls. Sheesh.
That's a questionable call in my mind. I think that should have been a DQ of hit below the belt.
Yeah.
Referee's discretion, I suppose.
But if the below the belt is now vertical,
I suppose it was above the belt. And into a cover 1, 2 count again.
my goodness, Tyler Klein taking Blizzy Blake for a ride.
And another toss from Tyler Klein. That was really impressive looking. What do we have here? Is he going to go for a submission maneuver of some sort? Sort of a double leg sit out crab.
Taking a trip to Boston. A little bit of Boston crab action.
Into a single leg as Blizzy tries to fight out of it. Doesn't need to get to the ropes. Tyler lets go to hold on his own.
Tyler Klein in full control here.
Blake having trouble putting
Get to
weight
his
on that
feet.
right foot. Holding that right knee for some extra support. Oh, and a right forearm right to the gullet of Blizzy. Ooh, box.
You got it, Blake. Woo!
What's Blake have in mind here? Rolling thunder. Shout out RVD into a cover. One. Just a one
Just
count.
a one count. Oh my goodness.
And that speaks, I think, to the intensity of this rivalry. If it were a regular against a regular opponent, I think that would have been a 2 count, maybe even a 3. But there's a lot of intensity in this rivalry. And these guys just don't like each other, straight up.
A lot of history.
Come on, Blake.
2 count.
That's right, Blake. You got it.
And frustration
Show
showing
that slide. Come
on the face of Tyler.
You got it.
I mean, look, he's one of the current champions. It's going to take way more than Tyler Klein's been putting on here to put him away. Just dealing out punishment. Got to go in for the kill shot. Blake going up there for a high-risk maneuver, taking out Tyler Klein.
Blizzy going up to the top rope here. Nobody home.
Coming up empty.
Tyler and Calvin commiserating in the corner there. Ooh. Big kick to the midsection. Blake going back to the well once more.
Loves that corner. That's the Blake corner.
Off the top rope.
Trying to make Tyler Klein famous there.
2.
Not yet.
2 count there off that high impact maneuver from the top rope. Blake using the ropes to get back to his feet. Tyler doing the same. Blocked. Pump handle.
Oh.
Ooh, extra stank on it. Pump handle slam.
Oh my goodness.
And doesn't have the energy to go right into a cover. Both competitors leaving it all in the ring tonight.
Marco Narciso up on the canvas.
Trying his damnedest to get Blake back into the match. Tyler seeing this, and Calvin. Oh, well, you knew it was going to happen at some point.
Big elbow.
Focus on the legal competitor there, Tyler. I understand you're sticking up for your boy. And how? Ooh.
Big chop.
Shows me, I guess. Tyler reverse now. Blake with the roll up.
Blake with the flash finish.
And again, the personal stakes between Tyler and Marco costing one of the parties the match. This is just going to get uglier and uglier until it's resolved.
Absolutely.
Here we have.
No love lost between these four. We're going to see them at MV Young's Misconnections 3.
Friday night, February 14th, here at the shop, 1010 Schrader Street in the South Side. They're still chirping at each other. The match is well over, guys. You're going to have to try again next time. Always love to see the runway in action.
Oh, me too. Always trying to get some fashion tips from them, but they don't like to share.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your co-main event of the evening. It is a 6-person tag, and it is scheduled.
Oh, great.
Everybody needs a friend.
I was having a good time.
How do we keep letting him do this?
Put that microphone down. I am some guy named John.
got some things to talk about. You see, your buddies have been losing a bit since we got to the south side. We know it, but that's okay. We lost our way, I lost my voice, but tonight we find it by finding the biggest losers in all of 880 wrestling. No. I'm of course talking about the Bearcat Keith Haught. You see, Keith fails the test of tag team wrestling. How many partners do they have? I don't know how many teams they're on, but I know how many tag titles they've won. 0.
And if we're talking about losers, how about those guys who have lost the tag team titles more than anybody else here? The fourth line. There they go. All they do is lose them.
We're Buddies Inc. The best.
Oh, wait a minute.
Welcome to your nightmare. Their opponents, first, the one the Wild Things over, weighing in 265 pounds, they are the Bearcat Keith Haught, their tag team partners, serving a party of 420 minutes. They are the former 880 Tag Team Champions. First, he's the T.T. Allen of professional wrestling, wearing number 666, the mark of the beast. This is Brandon St. James. His tag team partner is the Henry Rollins of professional wrestling, wearing number 9, the Muay Thai maniac, the shoot psychopath, Casey Warr. This is the Fourth Line!
And for the first time since we've moved to the shop, the Fourth Line competing together in a match.
The Fourth Line is here, baby. They're here to raise HE double hockey sticks. They're ready for violence. They're ready for a fight. They're ready to go crazy on the buddies.
So's Keith. The Bearcats looking trim tonight. I believe he just referred to the size of John's bat.
It's a little baby bat that you get from, like, when you're under 12 years old, you go to a Buccos game.
Sure. Oh.
This crowd is bloodthirsty.
All right. I suppose we don't need to have blood drinking, but...
Oh, I want to see it. Maybe I'm just a sick fuck, all right?
Collar and elbow tie up here. Into a side headlock from Clayton King. Applying some extra pressure here. Keeping that headlock in tight. Casey Warr countering with a foot to the back of the knee and into an armbar.
That's not a place you want to be with Casey Warr.
No. Casey with the arm behind the back. Clayton King attempting to reverse into a headlock of his own again.
Clayton King with that black, semi-problematic mask. Still feeling the effects that Blaire Zellith punched him in the face a few weeks ago.
How long ago is that now?
It's like almost 2 months ago.
How damaged could that schnoz of his really be? I think the mask is
a little overkill.
It's time to put it away.
Yeah.
At this point, it's an unfair advantage, if anything.
Cat Keith Haught, Brandon St. James.
Instigating some calls for violence here from the crowd. So far, these two have just been grinding each other down, looking for a little bit of daylight, a little bit of separation. Maybe that's what it takes here, a little stomp to the toes from Clayton King. Well,
that's what you get.
Shoulder tackle from KC.
That's what KC's saying right now. He's like, hey, yeah, I mean, that's what you signed up for.
Trip attempt. Oh, and a hip toss from Clayton King, the Monarch of 880.
Who's Monarch?
Oh, Clayton King.
He's our Monarch?
According to him.
Yeah, okay. There we go. Uh-oh. That look on Casey Warr's face.
Manipulating the phalanges of Clayton King. Oh, no. A couple knuckles deep here. 4. Oh, boy.
Casey Warr is saying, I will drink his fucking blood, and I want to see it. I'll get him a straw.
Tony Hawk a little intimidated here. You can't let the wrestlers intimidate you. You got a job to do. Tag made, Brandon St. James and some guy named John legal now.
But they're intimidating, Dan. Right?
Yeah.
They're intimidating. I'm not going to let anyone drink my blood, but if Casey Warr said, let me drink your blood, I'm going to let him do it.
A lot of things to unpack there, Tyler. Brandon now with the bat.
The baby bat.
Somehow, Tony Hawk looking the other way. I guess he technically didn't hit him with it.
That's true.
Oh.
It's time for a spanking. Yeah.
I suppose. Now,
little bit of wood on the hiney there. And a
6-man tag rules up to referee's discretion. Now Adrian Kersch, the newest buddy, getting a really warm reception from the crowd here.
Is Kersch a new buddy, or is he officially a new buddy?
What he is officially is a hired gun. He's a hired heavy for the buddies this week. I have that on.
Was he paid?
Well, he's paid as well as the buddies can afford to.
Got it.
You know, all those royalties and residuals from that book of theirs.
Their one book.
Big shoulder tackle from the Bearcat. Maybe the most polyamorous tag player in 880. Has about 6 tag teams they're a member of.
They're not a player, they just tag a lot. Boom!
Big axe handle drop on Kersh's shoulder and elbow. Thrown into the corner and now completely isolated from his team is Adrian Kersch.
This is Brandon St. James's first competition since that bloody, dangerous match against Jamie Jamison, the last man standing match here earlier this month.
That match, if you haven't seen it, on ball drop, I believe.
Ooh, yep, ball drop, snapmare.
Huge flying knee straight into a cover.
Just a 2 count.
KC taking on Jamie Jamison at misconnection 3. Will KC be able to knock off Jamison in a way that BSJ has not been able to yet?
Absolutely not, and that's absolutely just killing him inside.
Well, we know what's coming here. A little bit of cat scratch fever. Big chop to the chest.
Goodness. Back here in the booth, I saw both of our eyeglasses rattle from that.
I got splatter on my face from his sweat. Mamma mia.
Jeez.
Ooh, knee to the back from some guy named John and takes a wallop for trouble. but too many people to worry about at once. Adrian coming at him with a low drop kick.
This crowd is...
The buddies holding back.
This 880 crowd. Not a fan of Adrian Kersch. Not an Adrian Kersch forward crowd.
No, there's not a lot of signs here, and the only one that I see right now says F.U. Kersch. Using the full 4 count. Ooh, big elbow to the back of the neck. Clayton King and Keith Haught having an ongoing rivalry right now. You're number 2, says some guy named John. Another elbow to the upper body of Keith Haught. Clubbing blows raining down on him from some guy named John. Tag made to Adrian Kersch. And Keith Haught in trouble here, TRK.
They're in trouble. But there's one thing you should know about the Bearcat. Once they get momentum, there's no stopping.
2 count there. Again, both teams displaying some smart tactics, keeping things isolated from the partners of their opponent. And Adrian Kersch,
a violent elbow to Brandon St. James. And
both members of the
Casey
4th line.
Warr.
Clayton King into the corner. And a splash, back elbow. Another tag made, some guy named John now. With a buddy splash.
Got to splash one up for the Bud line.
Adrian Kersch now. Again, a lot of profane gestures here tonight.
A lot of middle
apologize
fingers.
for that.
A lot of middle fingers. And you know what? I like it. You curse a lot? Oh, snapmare. You curse a lot, partner?
Oh, not in a professional setting. I try and keep things PG. You never know who's watching.
I want everyone to know how much of a sailor I can be at any time.
Oh, look at this. Clayton King putting all of his weight on the neck of Keith Haught. Just
Casey Warr with a tag.
Able to make a tag. Pulls him off. Clubbing blows straight to that protective mask. Stony Hawk trying his best to keep track of who's legal.
Stony Baloney Hawk. There was a tag.
Didn't see the tag apparently. KC just flabbergasted.
Oh, you asshole!
Another one. Brandon St. James just bouncing off that wall tonight.
If you could even bounce off of a brick wall.
Somehow he does. He's like a human crash test dummy, Brandon St. James.
Just dealing punishment to Keith Haught on the side of the ring here.
Rolling him back in.
That was not the biggest elbow. The same way he says the empty tag rope is the biggest book. I can't find that book anywhere.
I think there's only one copy. Sunset flip attempt here from Clayton King.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Are we going to get it?
Trouble.
Are we going to get it? Yeah! Yeah! Yes!
One of his most dangerous weapons in his arsenal.
Emphasis on the arse. Yeah.
KC trying to encourage the crowd to get behind Keith Haught here. Both men to their feet, and both men make the tag. Some guy named John BSJ dealing out clotheslines to anybody who will take one. Discus elbow, and another one to the chest knee to Adrian Kersch.
He is red hot right now.
Fastball down the middle, knuckleball you might say. sending John off the ropes. John reverses. Tag made by KC.
Not where
John
you
off
want to
the
be.
ropes. Ooh, Meteora. Ooh, flying knee from the Muay Thai Maniac. And BSJ from the top. Splash.
My goodness.
Into a cover. Broken up by Clayton King. Clayton King paying dividends for some guy named John ever since he's sit out sidewalk slam. Excuse me, side slam. Brandon St. James ducks up into a thrust cutter.
Jeez.
Adrian Kersch now.
Oh, Uranagi. Don't turn your back on the Bearcat. Yes. Yes, I do.
Is he gonna do it?
Yes.
Over. The most electrifying move in sports entertainment. The people's elbow.
Oh.
It's a DDT. It's an I'm the best DDT from some guy named John. And again, that's just your opinion, man. Big knee to the face.
Big knee. You cannot turn your back on Casey Warr.
John looks like he's seeing little birdies right now. What is going on here?
Drunken coconuts.
Oh, we got this can't.
A headbutt off.
This is not going to win.
They're giving each other head out there.
There's no chance that this ends well for either of them.
I don't care how hard their head is. You can't go head to head with T2T.
No, one of the hardest heads in wrestling. Oh my!
Just machine gun chops.
Fourth line and Keith Haught in control right now. Throwing all three buddies into the middle and all three buddies reverse. What do we have here? Who's the legal man?
They're all tapping. All three of them.
Referee starting up his card, starting this contest. Only winners by submission. The team of Brandon St. James, Casey Warr, and Keith Haught.
Fourth line and Keith Haught victorious tonight. Take a look at this replay. All three members of the Buddies Incorporated tapping out to these face locks. And they're still collecting themselves here in the middle of the ring as the victors celebrate. Good to see the fourth line back together again. Good to see the fourth line winning again.
That match was absolute pandemonium. That match had everything.
I gotta say, we still have one more match tonight. BSJ making his way out through the throngs of the 880 faithful.
And before we get to our main event of the evening, some people to thank. First off, behind Fearless Leader Sorg, Sidekick Media Services, who brings us to IndyWrestling.US, Twitch, Instagram, you name it, we're there, YouTube. Also, your commentary team for this evening. The man, they call him T.R.K. all day, baby.
Hey.
Miedo. His tag team partner, also the man, Dan Sweetie.
Yes.
The two hardest working men of the evening, your
The sweetness.
Just Bubby, George Ross, and Scotty Haught. And I am your host of the evening, Matt Flash.
LG, the lyrical gangster, Matt Flash, always does a great
This
job.
is your main event of the evening. It is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the TNF Championship.
Main event here.
Second time we're seeing this gentleman this evening. After accompanying their tag team partner to the ring, Couture now with a chance at the TNF title. Now the last time these two met, TRK, Calvin won, and he won pretty convincingly with a big boot.
Wow, okay.
That's not a huge move to win with, and that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And a lot of things have changed since then.
Absolutely. You just don't become the TNF champ for nothing.
Absolutely not. Tatiana has a new swagger, a new confidence about her. But at the end of the day,
everything, baby. He owns everything.
And at the end of the day, is he going to own that neon gold, that TNF title? That Thursday Night Fights Championship, our television championship.
We'll see. No easy feat here.
Tatiana about to make their entrance here.
The unwilted, the unwavering.
And I believe since winning the TNF title, the
undefeated, yeah.
Tatiana coming out with some gusto tonight, some real confidence.
The people like to see a fighting champion.
One of my favorites to call a match for. It's so great that our TNF title is in the hands of someone that we can be proud of now.
Absolutely.
After Nick's Wilde held it hostage
Ladies and
for so
gentlemen, this is your
long.
main event of the evening. It is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the TNF Championship. Introducing first the challenger, fighting straight off the runway, weighing in at 24-karat gold, accompanied to the ring by Tyler Klein. This is the fashionista of professional wrestling, and your challenger this evening, Calvin Couture. His opponent, the champion, fighting out of your local flower shop and has emerged as your reigning, defending TNF champion. This is the unwilting Tatiana.
Tatiana looking great tonight. Hands off the title to George. Calvin telling Tyler, I got this.
Yeah, we'll see.
Sends him to the back.
We'll see. We'll see.
Here we go.
I wonder who's doing the bell tonight. It's been pretty good.
Pretty killer. 10 out of 10 on the bell ringing so far this evening.
Hey, getting things started. Okay. That was rude.
Get out of here with that.
I don't know. Maybe Calvin can do better. I think we should try to see. A little derriere face-off.
I don't know that we're going to get it. We're going straight into a collar and elbow tie-up into the corner here. George Ross breaking things up, and a pat on the head saying, okay, little one.
A little patronizing pat there.
And Calvin, obviously the one with the size advantage, the height advantage, the reach advantage. Tatiana, the quicker of the competitors. George Ross doing a good job of...
No hair.
Tatiana rightly pointing out that Calvin grabbed the hair first.
It's not a champion move to grab hair.
Put in a good suplex there. And a noogie situation.
He said no hair. No hair, George.
Tatiana ducks under into a waist lock. Trying to squat down to break that hold. Tatiana uses that momentum to take it into a roll-up. Only a 2 count, though. Tatiana holds on to Calvin, and another roll-up.
Another roll-up. Looks like Blizzy Blank ain't the only one rolling up tonight.
Ooh, big shot to the chest of Tatiana there from Calvin Couture. Oh, and now Calvin in the ropes, and one for good measure from Tatiana. Sends him against the other side. Big back elbow. And another. He's down to the mat. And cross body from Tatiana into a cover. 2. Only a 2 count.
Just a 2 count for the fashionista.
Tatiana not shaken up by that.
You know, when you're a champion, there are a few things that, you know, rattle you. You've been on the big stage. You've had the hard fight.
Big hip attack there from Tatiana to Calvin. And another.
Vicious. Maybe another gear out of our champion here.
You know, Tatiana, since she won the title, has had a newfound swagger, a newfound confidence, and one that's been well earned, I think.
Absolutely.
Big splash now into the corner. And down to the floor goes Calvin Couture. Tati calling for it now. Banzai! Ooh, big senton in the corner there.
Sheesh.
Cannonball. Tati pulling away from the rope first. And a 2 count. Now, really savvy ring general work there from Tatiana, pulling Calvin Couture away from the corner, away from the ropes, so he had no chance to grab the ropes and force a break from referee George Ross.
Chopping down the tree.
Ooh, big block there from Calvin. Oh, no.
Ouch. Attacking the lower leg there.
Grabbing the knee. George checking in on Tatiana, who's really concerned with what's going on.
The champion.
Oh, Calvin wasting no time. Throwing a DDT to that damaged knee. And this is the ring intelligence of one of PWI's top 500 acts.
When you're facing the champion, you're trying to win that title. You gotta look over that rule book, see what's legal, see what you can do, see what you can pull off. Calvin Couture taking full advantage of that right now.
Hey, Calvin, up the hair, let's go.
Tatiana fighting back. Trying to get some separation there. Takes a couple steps and that knee just gave out on him.
Oh my goodness. This is getting a little hard to watch, partner.
Dragging Tatiana to the ropes now, using that injured leg. Oh, buster.
goodness. I wonder if they're going to stop this thing.
No, Tatiana won't let that happen. She's going to keep fighting as long as she's got breath in her body. Shot to the kidney.
Ooh, jaw jacker.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Big kick there. Oof. Little senton. Into a cover. Two count.
That's a 2 count.
And Tatiana's leg, it's not just going to impact their movement around the ring. It's going to impact whether or not she can get Calvin up for some of their moves.
That's true.
Up for a slam, up for a scoop.
It's going to have offense and defense ramifications.
And not only that, it's a target. It's a big bullseye now for Calvin to focus on. It's a chink in the armor, if you will. Lining her up again. Oh, moving into a submission maneuver here with a single leg crab.
Tatiana holding on for dear life. Showing off that championship tenacity.
Calvin towards the ropes, but Calvin able to pull her back to the center of the ring. And bashing on that kneecap. Trying to get that meniscus to tear, that ACL, that MCL.
Don't ring the bell. Calvin wants you to ring the bell. Don't do it.
Calvin forced to break the hold as Tatiana makes it to the ropes. Telling George Ross, I'm here to win.
Here to win and take a leg home with him in the process.
Big counter there from Tatiana. Is that enough? Oh. Up for a slam, but Tatiana fighting out in a headbutt.
Headbutt. A bit of a spinning suplex there.
Just a 2 count. God, that headbutt was just vicious.
The amount of fight Tatiana's displaying in this match here. Champion-like.
Has her up again now. But Tatiana able to counter into a swinging neck breaker.
Sheesh.
Tatiana going in for the cover now. 1, 2. Just a 2 count.
Just the 2.
Crowd getting back behind Tatiana here. Calvin has some fans in attendance as well. Tatiana not able to put all the weight she wants to on that left leg.
Sizing him up.
Oh, it's just collapsing from underneath her is that leg.
That's gotta
George
be rough.
checking in, and Calvin just sizing her up like a lion on the safari.
Oh.
Face
Is that going to do it?
into the mat, into a cover.
Sexy cover.
2.
Just a 2 on the sexy cover.
Straight back into it. Still a 2 count. Into full mount now. Ooh, those closed hand strikes to the forehead of Tatiana.
You know what? I hit you before. I'm going to do it again.
Referring to the last time these two met when Calvin put Tatiana away with a big boot. This time ducks under and rolls him up.
Oh, big roll up!
That's all it takes, folks. Tatiana victorious here.
And still,
The look of disbelief on Calvin Couture's face.
Well, There's a reason you have the matches, folks. That's all it takes is 3 seconds for a victory. And here we
as we see on the replay here, Calvin setting up for the big boot, sneaks under him, sets him up, rolls him up. 1, 2, 3. Tatiana retains.
And even with that compromised leg, Tatiana able to capitalize, use the momentum of Calvin Couture and fold him up. Calvin showing a little respect to Tatiana on the way out of the ring. And guys, that's going to do it for us here at TNF this week. We want to thank you for coming out. However you watch us tonight on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch. For TRK All Day, I'm Dan Sweeney. This is TNF, and we'll see you next week.